In the damp darkness of an Egyptian prison, Joseph kneels on cold stone, his hands clasped in prayer. Though betrayed by his brothers and forgotten by men, his faith remains unshaken. A single shaft of light pierces the high window, illuminating his face, a symbol of God's unseen presence. The chains on his wrists cannot bind his hope. Here, in the depths of despair, Joseph's heart still whispers, "The Lord is with me." The prison door creaks open, revealing two men in torn royal garments, Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker, their faces etched with shame. Joseph watches as they're shoved into the cell, their chains clanking. These are no ordinary prisoners. Their fall from grace mirrors his own. Yet in their eyes, Joseph sees something familiar: the weight of broken dreams. The stage is set for divine intervention. Moonlight filters through the prison bars as the cupbearer and baker toss restlessly. The cupbearer murmurs of vines and grapes, while the baker gasps at visions of crumbling bread. Joseph, awake and attentive, senses these are no ordinary dreams. The air hums with divine purpose. In the silence, he remembers his own dreams long ago and wonders if God is speaking again through the night. At dawn, Joseph approaches the troubled men. "Do not interpretations belong to God?" he says gently, his voice steady, despite years of injustice. The prisoners lean in as Joseph points upward, his face alight with conviction. Here stands a slave, yet he speaks with the authority of heaven. The dungeon walls cannot contain the truth about to unfold, for when God gives a message, even stones bear witness. Joseph's voice is tender yet firm as he addresses the cupbearer. "In 3 days, Pharaoh will lift your head and restore you." The words hang in the air like a promise carved in stone. Vines seem to bloom in the prisoner's eyes as hope takes root. Joseph smiles, not as a prisoner, but as God's messenger. Even here in this pit, redemption has a timetable. Then, Joseph turns to the baker, his expression solemn. 3 days, and Pharaoh will lift your head from you." The words fall like a hammer. The baker's face crumples as phantom bread turns to ashes in his vision. Joseph's eyes glisten. He delivers judgment with sorrow, not triumph. In this moment, the dungeon reveals its harshest truth. God's justice walks hand in hand with mercy. On the 3rd day, the prison echoes with marching guards. The cupbearer is summoned, his chains removed, just as Joseph foretold. The baker's scream pierces the air as he's dragged away. Joseph watches silently, his prophecy fulfilled to the letter. The cupbearer's joyous glance back is a fleeting acknowledgement. In this whirlwind of justice, Joseph remains still, an unshaken pillar in God's unfolding plan. Days blur into months. The cupbearer, restored to Pharaoh's court, forgets his promise to remember Joseph. The prison walls feel colder now. Yet Joseph lifts his face to that same high window, his faith untouched by human betrayal. Somewhere beyond these stones, God is weaving a greater story. For now, Joseph waits. The dreamer has become the interpreter, and the interpreter must still trust the dream giver.